Hey guys, and welcome back to another F1 2018 video. We're going to be continuing our career mode series into the next race, which is the Italian Grand Prix. So yeah, let's skip to the qualifying. So we did do an upgrade in the previous video, and it is available for this race, which is really good because this is a race I do enjoy driving. And hopefully we can have a good race. Maybe a win even. We do currently have 543 resource points, so a decent amount of resource points. I think after this weekend, if we have a good weekend, we can have another big upgrade to the car.
Qualifying is about to start here at the Autodromo di Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. The teams are about to head out onto the track any minute now.
Turn 1's always a consideration for this race. It's certainly a difficult one to get right when surrounded by other cars, but the race isn't won or lost there. You've got to be smart, get through, and hope your rivals get into trouble and not you.
Okay, using the super soft tires. Let's do this. Okay, let's restart that. My roll was a bit... well, it wasn't working correctly. As you saw me go into the gravel. Oh no. Okay, let's restart it one more time. And whatever happens this time, then we will count it as our final lap, because I don't want to keep retrying all the time, because it is a one-shot qualifying after all. Pretty good first corner. Only problem I have with this track is it is a bit dark with the shadows of the trees. I don't think we gained time there. Oh no, no. Ah, god damn it. You know what? Let's restart it one more time. This is so annoying. I literally can't see part of the track because it's so dark, like... you'd have thought the game would add some lights. It's really annoying. No idea what happened there. Literally turned, but it wasn't turning for some reason, so I'm not too sure what happened there. We have that first couple of corners perfectly, pretty much. It's just this middle part of the track where we're a bit struggling. It's so dark around this track, it's unbelievable. It actually might rain, to be fair. Look at how dark it is. Oh god. That's a bit dodgy. Not gonna lie. You can see that Ferrari engine catching us up quite quickly. I think we might have lost pole position there. Nope, we just about got it still.
Fantastic, you've got pole.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Baxter, Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
So I got pole position, the two Ferraris behind us, and Lewis Hamilton in 4th, and the two Red Bulls in 5th and 6th, which is not too much of a surprise on this track, considering the Red Bulls are quite slow in a straight line.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. It's always good to qualify at the front, isn't it? You didn't practice much this weekend. Are you saving your car for the race? Appreciate your time.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
I think it's going to be quite difficult to beat the two Ferraris. They're very fast in a straight line, so we do need to break that 1 second on DRS zone quite quickly.
It's race day here in Italy once again. Monza, home to so many records. The smallest winning margin, for example. Do you remember in 1971, Peter Gethin beat Ronnie Peterson to the line by 1/100th of a second. There were 40 overtakes for the lead alone in 1965, and Kimi Räikkönen clocked a record top speed of 230 miles per hour here, just over a decade ago. So there's a lot to live up to then for all of our drivers today. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Baxter lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Räikkönen, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Perez, and Charles Leclerc, Grosjean, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, and Ericsson, Magnussen, Alonso, Sergei Sorokin, and Brendan Hartley. Van Dorn and Carlos Sainz starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, let's do this. We've got a formation lap.
power system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes.
Oh.
We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Seems to be a lot brighter in the race, so that's good. Maybe I should turn shadows off.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
Starting on pole position, we will probably lose some place on the
The
start.
start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Okay, 5 lights left. Starting on pole. Those Ferrari's gonna pass us quite easily, and they're so fast in the straight line. No idea what's happening. Can we overtake Hamilton on this straight? I don't think we can.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
I think Hamilton has a lot more straight lines than we do. No matter. Let's pass him anyway. And we got Vettel ahead of us. But you don't seem to be catching because we've got no straight lines to be at all. Even Hamilton's not overtake us.
You are derating. Lower the ERS deployment mode before you hit your deployment limit.
Let's push Hamilton wide. Who cares? I've lost a bit of ground to Vettel, which is not great.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
And how do I do that? Same problem as the last race, which is very annoying. And if we get new parts, then we'll get a grid penalty, which I don't really want. I wasn't having this problem when I was at Ferrari. The engine in the Ferrari is a lot better than Mercedes, it seems, in the game.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. Right, some information on Riccardo. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
We are faster than Vettel, but
Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre wear right now. You should have good grip for a while yet.
do we want to overtake him? That's the real question. It literally blocks the middle of the track, which is very annoying. Oh man.
The energy store is getting warm, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
That didn't go well, did it? I feel like this engine was gonna go any minute. Just like in the last race. That's a corner kind of off. Luckily it was only on warning. I think we are in the pits next lap.
Boxing this lap, give us the best in lap you can.
Try to. Oh, no.
Okay, you've been pushing
Ah,
the track
so
limits
annoying.
too much. We've been given a 3-second penalty.
Well, that's... I've screwed myself over there. I really hate that braking point.
Focus. We need to stay on form.
My rail is so slow around these corners, it's ridiculous. But the thing is I can't pull away from him.
Pit now, pit now.
That did not go well, did it? I think Vettel's in the pit as well, yes he is.
Release, release.
Decent pit stop.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
We have so many cars ahead of us though. Oh man, this is gonna hold us up so much.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Come on, get out of my way, man. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. It's just holding me up so much.
Lewis is in for a stop.
Lewis is in the pits. Definitely lost time on the out lap. We should still take the lead though. Now I need to pull a 3-second lead over Vettel to still win this race. So that penalty. Got Hartley in 3rd spot.
Green flag.
So we got Grosjean ahead of us, which is going into the pits. Oh, Sebastian Vettel's out the race. I guess it's going to be a 1-2 for the Mercedes team. And also Vettel's behind us, so we have even a bigger lead now, which is good for us. We got Verstappen in second. He seemed to overtook in Hamilton.
Caution, caution.
I think Vettel is ahead of us. He probably pulled over, but it is a green flag now, so we're good.
Gap to teammate behind is 7.6 seconds.
7.6 seconds, more than enough time, even with the penalty. I am taking it easy around those corners in case I make a mistake and spin around like I usually do. We are setting purple sectors though, so we are still the fastest guy around the track. So we might get pole position and race victory in the Italian Grand Prix, which is going to be pretty good. But we do still have 4 laps left. And my engine could just blow up any second now, so fingers crossed. That was really close. Do not want to be getting another penalty.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap behind is 6.2 seconds.
Okay, they are catching up now. I swear it was more than 6.2 seconds. So we did lose a bit of time there on that lap.
Charger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
And that's what you said in the last race. It would be our first racing with our new team, Mercedes, so this will be really good. Okay, Max Verstappen is catching us now. I think I need to push. 1 lap left.
This is your final lap of the race. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car behind is 7.6 seconds.
Looks like we are going to be winning the Italian Grand Prix, which is a very good race to win. Coming around the final corners. And that's race victory for us.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened.
Perez 5th spot, not too bad.
So comfortable out there.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Probably Carlos Sainz. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete drive, I think.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, good work from Force India this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
So we had 1 DNF of Sebastian Vettel. Ricciardo finished 13th. He did have problems with his car, so I'm not too surprised about that. We are in 4th spot in the championship now, which is very good. Probably top 2 might be quite difficult to get, but I think we can definitely get 3rd spot and beat Sebastian Vettel. I think Ricciardo and Lewis Hamilton is a bit too much of a gap, but we'll see. And the constructors, we're looking really good for that, so it's not too bad. And yeah, let's advance. We are like 95 points behind Lewis Hamilton, so
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
should go down to the wire.
It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it? You must be happy with the result today. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. Things are looking up after last week, aren't they? Appreciate your time.
That last question was false because our power unit is pretty bad compared to the Ferrari. complete 2 clean races. Nope. So yeah, let's go to F6.
You didn't complete the last goal the team set out for you. That's not going to look great on the contract review, so make sure you take these objectives seriously.
Okay then. The chassis is poor, everything else is good, so let's recommend an upgrade.
Think of this one.
Why not? Let's do it. Our chassis needs working one, so we'll do that. And yeah, I'll end the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, share it with your friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.